Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to Crasburg once again. This should be episode 54. I can't believe how long we've been working on this area, but man do I love working on it together with you guys. Today I got 3 more buildings and they are pretty huge, at least 2 of them are. We're gonna get into that later. If you enjoy my content, if you enjoy what I do, make sure to smack that like button down below. It's definitely the best way of showing support to what I do and the best way of helping out my channel. We are approaching 10,000 subscribers now, which is insane. I just said it out loud now and it was like, whoa. Oh man. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate that. Today we are building, as I said, 3 houses. The first one, which is the one you're currently seeing, is a huge bank. It's called the Green Bank. And it's located on this wealthy market square, and it has a nice vault and stuff, and it's just like a almost kind of monumental building. It's gonna have a big tower which is towering over the rest of the buildings here, so that's kind of cool as well, and it just creates a little bit of a unique style here. And as you can see, it's built on a diagonal, a complete 45-degree diagonal, which is pretty tricky to get right if you're not experienced with that. I struggled a little bit myself, but I think I managed to pull it off. Let me know down below, guys, what you think of the diagonal building today. It is a bank. It has vaults, as I said. It has offices. It has areas where you can withdraw or put in money. You can apply for a loan and stuff like that. It's all within this building here, and I think it just kind of ties this whole area together as being one of the more wealthy parts of the city. So that's kind of cool. Next to that, we are building a little building which is going to be for medical stuff, like medicines and stuff like that. I guess would be some kind of herbal shop, but it's probably more like scientific in quotes, you know, but it's meant to be a medical shop and not so much of a herbalist. It's just a very simple one. I had this very tiny area between the building we did last episode and the bank, and just kind of squeezing in a little building there, and I think it works. A nice simple white stone building, definitely works. So yeah, very small one, but kind of cool. I like just having a little bit of variation between what kind of colors. Some of them are super colorful, some of them are just white, like the one we currently built, and some of them are small, some of them are big. Just getting the whole variety there. This final building we are doing today is a big tavern and an inn. So down below there's going to be a bar area and an area to sit, having some drinks, having some food for travelers, probably more wealthy travelers, and they're gonna stay here. And up above, like second and third and top floor, is going to be for rooms where they can stay the night and stuff like that. And on the back side of this, we built a little stable which is adjacent to the back of this building here, meaning we can you can kind of just drop your horses off and just walk straight into this, which is kind of important because people traveling usually tend to do horses, especially more wealthy people. So that is great. I went for a simple Tudor design based on like German and French architecture, medieval architecture, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. So let me just finish off this little building here. I'll take you for a little bit of a first-person tour as usual, so we can see the interiors and see the details more close up. Getting the proper lighting for these buildings here are kind of tricky because of shadows and stuff, but I think it works. I'm currently at 8,000, and I guess we could try 10,000 and just see how that is. Nah, that's definitely not better. 8,000 would probably be the best. So some of these buildings are kind of dark. I'm sorry about that, but that's how it works in a real city as well, so deal with it. From the back here, they're nice and lit up from the sun, which is kind of nice. Here we can see the medical building, then we have the bank, which is huge. Very, very happy with the color and the sign of this one, and then the tower on the top. And then we got the big tavern on the side here, which again looks pretty awesome in my opinion. with a little bit of stables on the back here, which totally feels realistic and works for this kind of building. But I think we will start from the front. Shall we? Yes, let's do that. First of all, guys, next episode I'm gonna probably get around doing some of the market stalls and stuff here. I have a couple of ideas here which you can read, but if you have any great suggestions on what to put in the market square as of market stalls and carts and stuff, comment, like traveling merchants and stuff, leave me some down below, please. I think we're gonna start on an end and just move through. No, actually, we're gonna start here on the tavern and move this way. And we'll take everything from there. And this building here, very cool, very detailed, a lot of different pieces here and there to make it pop. We got these cool windows, which I like. Come on the server if you want to know how I built this, and just kind of click on the blocks and find out what they're made of. But yeah, a lot of depth, a lot of different textures and stuff, and very happy with that. And then we got this cool big glassed window in the front, which is gonna take you through the inside here, where we have this massive bar, and then some tables and stuff in areas you can sit, have a drink, have some food, have a great time, relax after a long travel, or just for the evening. A lot of people probably come here. And we got this fireplace to heat up the people, you know. Could be smart to keep people hot. If we move through here, we got through the back and then into the stables that I showed you, which is where you tie up your horse and then go in here for the night or for a couple of days, who knows. And so yeah, kind of a cool connection to the back there. I like how that turned out. In here we have a little kitchen where they would prepare the food, a big like oven to prepare the freshest meats and bread and stuff, and then a little area to just prepare it like that. But this leads down to the basements where we have a wine cellar like that. Very cool arch ceilings and stuff, all very arched and cave-like supported and stuff. So we got that, a lot of bottles of wine here, you know. Probably need that for this place. And then we can go down like this way. I like the way we're kind of going below the stair again, wrapping around, where we have some beer kegs like stored as well, which yeah, works, I guess. So that's the whole entire underground bit right here. And yeah, someone mentioned I should put an area to have like a pantry, yeah. I haven't gotten around to doing that, but maybe I can squeeze that in down here somewhere. But I'll have to look into that. So yeah, if you move around and move up, we got the Circus on the side here. I like the way it kind of wraps around, take you through the whole restaurant bar area before you go up to your like room. So you can't really sneak in. It's more of an open area. You can sit here and chat and then just walk up. And then we get straight to where the rooms are. I don't think I'm going to go through detail on every single one of the rooms, because that's going to take too long. But there are a great amount of rooms here, so you can check that out for yourself if you're interested. I'm going to take you through some of the more interesting ones. Here we have one which is built on this turret on the side here, meaning you get a great view of the ocean here. And just a nice area to sit and eat and read and stuff. Yeah. On this side here, we got the Innkeeper's house. So this is where he would be living with his family and then working down below, you know. So it's built in the same house. I like that idea. So this is one of the bigger rooms. I guess this is an apartment pretty much, where we have an area for creating food, like a kitchen area, a small dining area, a little exit to the balcony, which in my opinion probably one of the better air views in Crasburg, because imagine all the different people walking through here to the market, buying stuff, all the exotic carts coming in from all over Amirea, which is where we're building. And I just imagine this being a great place to sit, have a cup of coffee or wine, I don't know, look at the people. Definitely not a bad balcony we got there. And then we got a little bedroom. It's small, but it gets the job done, so I wouldn't mind. But yeah, and there's also an attached like outhouse thing for you to do your private business. And as you can see, it hasn't been cleaned in a while because there's some flies in here. It's a little smelly, so let's close the door and move out and go up the staircase to the 3rd floor, which has just more rooms. We're gonna check out, let's check out the bigger one, the biggest one here. Come on the server if you want to see all the other ones that we got here. The bigger one up here is like this one of the bigger suites. It has a big bed with this nice canopy above. Really like how that turned out, and a private fireplace which hasn't been used in a while, but you can fire that up and heat up this whole room nice and cozy and warm. And yeah, a little desk you can sit here, write your diary or whatever. And it has another door to the same kind of balcony that we had down below. It's just stacked on top here. And again, a beautiful view. Wouldn't mind having this suite. Probably my go-to suite if I ever got to Crasburg for a visit. This suite has its private little outhouse as well, like a bathroom where you can take a dump and get done with that. And a little bit of a view here, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, we got some storage here for clothes and things to bring with you when traveling. If you have this suite, you probably have like a big like an amount of people coming with you with clothes and things, so you can store them here. And there is a little like public bathroom where like there's smaller rooms. They can get in here and use this. There's 2 of them here. Back in medieval times, it was not uncommon that people like took a dump next to each other and they were like chatting because it was just a normal thing to do. So they can do that here if they want to, just sit here and to do their thing. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for this floor. I'm gonna try to move around a little faster so we don't spend too much time. This upper part is for the very or least wealthy people, just like community bedrooms where we can rent just a bed and there's more people sleeping here, areas to sit and stuff like that. But it does have a pretty nice view, so yeah. It's better than the more poor inns that we have somewhere else in Crasburg, so not too bad. And then we have some storage bills, or like cottage, not cottage, what do you call them? English, not so easy today. Been having a rough day at school, long day, so my brain is kind of in sleep mode, but yeah. Area to store stuff, storage room, yeah. Up above we just have an attic with more things to storage or to store, like extra chairs for the bar, some extra beds, stools, and things, stuff and things, yeah. Again, come on the server if you want to see the details, all of it. I can't spend too much time here. I could probably spend half an hour going through all the details on this in here, but then the episode will be an hour long, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Old meme, but still relevant, I think. Let's check out the bank here. Let's get a nice frontal view here. Very cool facade. It's very gothic-like, and I think that makes it feel a little bit more wealthy in a way. So yeah, different at least. In here, it's very nice, open, very grand, which I think banks should be to prove that we have a lot of money. We have the money, all the money. I'm just gonna have a sip drink of my tea here, a little second, before it gets cold. So yeah, we got this, and then we have these booths where you can withdraw or put in money or ask for loans and stuff, and they close them off when they're not in use, so people can't like walk through here and get into the other parts of the bank. So that is kind of cool. For now, I'm going to jump through here and take you through the back. I haven't figured out what to put in this room here, but it's a nice, very grand room, but it's small. So if you have suggestions, leave them down below. I'm thinking maybe it's some kind of meeting room, but I do have a couple of those, so I'm kind of out of ideas. But yeah, in here we have the first grand meeting room, which then leads out to the back here, which is kind of the entrance for the staff members. They will go through here and then can sit here, discuss stuff, and then you'd have the people like working, sitting here at the bank booth. Nice and royal, you know, or not royal, but just noble, I guess, is the style we're going for here. Very ornate and stuff, so yeah. Let's close the door, and then we can go up here if you want to. We can also go down. Let's do that and check out the vault, which is way below ground here, so it's nice and safe. Someone suggested that I added some kind of lore where people are trying to dig in. We might do that, because right behind here will be a cliff facing the ocean, so maybe it's like some small boat and they're digging through the cliff. I don't know. I think we might have to bring ourselves a little torch to get in here, but this is the vault. As you can see, it's very like big, massive, well-defended steel gates here, and then there will be a guard protecting that, and there's probably some kind of combination lock or a key, I don't know. But if we open it up, there's just a bunch of gold in here. Yeah, and it's very dark because you wouldn't have torches in here, so that's why I had to bring a torch to show you guys what we're looking at. But yeah, like that. Let's get out of here again. Nope. These doors are always tricky. So yeah, that's the vault and the basement of the bank. We go up here, we continue up this little stair tower here. And then we get to the second floor, which has some offices and storage. So this is just storage of like scrolls, maybe documents of who have loaned what, and where do we get the money from, and all that jazz. And then we got like an office where some dude is doing calculations and math and coin stuff. I don't know. I'm not very good with economy, so I don't really know how it works, but they would do economy stuff in here. Let's continue up. And there is a big like hanging out area for the staff, and this then leads into like the bigger offices, or the big office, the main office where the head chief of the bank would be sitting. Look at this room, beautiful. It's built on diagonal again, super tricky. Trying my very best to make it work. I think it's good. I think I'm happy, taking in consideration that it is a diagonal, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a big, very big desk, and the guy would be sitting here, having just looking at everyone coming through. No one can sneak past this guy, and he has these counting things and books and scales and everything to do his work, and a lot of scrolls and books and things. Very, very smart guy. And then just a beautiful view again. This probably, all the views that are faced in towards the market square would probably be most interesting views of the city. So yeah, definitely a great office to have. And then just some views here as well. You can see where the path or the cliff will start. That's where the brown wool stops. So there's going to be a path just straight out. I might do a little park in the behind the bank here, and then just a cliff face straight down, so they get some nice views from here. And then it's going to continue following the natural border here. So it's just an open area to get some nice natural light and views. If we go up here, this is kind of awkward, but I just had to do it like this because it's diagonal, and making stairs, proper stairs in diagonal builds are just a pain. But we got a little storage area, and all the way up we got a rookery where you have these ravens. You write notes, put them on the ravens, and send them out, and they go out and about wherever you want them to. So that's kind of nice. I just figure the bank probably would need that. They're communicating with banks all over Amirea, I suppose, and maybe all the way over to Soria, which is the continent where the Westers that are living in Crasburg came from, and occupied this land. So these are kind of intruders, but they're very, very wealthy, and they built up a huge city, which no one can really beat. So, but they probably have contacts in Soria, which is the other continent where they originally came from. Let's remove the sign. This is medicines, the final building for today. Very simple, plain facade, but it does work. So yeah, in here you can buy some herbs. You can buy like flask. What do you call that? Bottles, yeah, bottles of medicine and stuff over the counter here. In the back here, he is making them, making like potions and mixing leaves and medical stuff. Yeah, this also leads to a little cool back area going down to the street level, which is going to wrap around here, and here we can clearly see where the cliff is going to expand up, and that's going to be the natural wall of this place right here. So that's going to be pretty nice, I think. But yeah, let's go back inside. I've been spending almost 20 minutes already on this little tour here, so we're gonna try to get everything checked out quickly. Up here, kitchen, dining area. I'm gonna pause, see what this is, pause the video if you need more time. Very cool stuff. And then we got the master bedroom in the back, with some beds, a little closet thing, and yeah. And probably not the great view. There's going to be a lot of houses behind here, so yeah. Ladder going up to the 3rd floor, where we have 2 beds for the kids. Very simple stuff. And then we got some storage room, and like I think this is mainly like a bathroom thing as well. Like you prepare yourself here, wash yourself, and like a washing room, I guess. So that's kind of that. Yeah, and then all the way up in the attic is where we store a lot of the extra stuff, like crates and chests and things like that. We did that fairly quickly, didn't we? Again, guys, I don't want to keep these videos too long, so if there's stuff you feel like I missed and didn't pay too much attention to, jump on the server. Information is down below. How you can get on here, everything you need is there, and yeah, just come on, spend your hours here if you want to. There are hours of exploring happening here, so if you just want to fly about, check out all the stuff, you're totally free to do that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.